Okay, so I was on live and I was leaving home and I forgot to switch over to my data. So I ended up messing up. But I'm here now. And if you want to know why I'm doing so much moving, I'm actually on my way to work today. But I have the next 2 days off, which is good. It's hot, and then they're talking about we got another hurricane coming. What is that about? Michael, whatever its name is coming for us again for the Carolinas. So, what's a wreck up here? What is this? Oh my god. I have no idea what's going on at the moment. But maybe this car just pulled over like that just because. Who is this? Man, Uncle Rich. Anyway, I am just up here right now. And I guess while I'm up here, I should talk about Kenneka a little bit. Y'all know that there is not going to be a lot of people that just stop talking about her, and I'm going to be one of them. But, however, I do not like the stuff that is being said. I don't like the stuff that's being said. I really don't, and I continue to say that every time I come up here because it's getting to the point where it's ridiculous. And you know, she's been dead. Her birthdays came back around. Like I said, they did they celebrated it over there. Well, I'm not gonna say like the actual family actually kind of celebrated it all just where she died. No, they celebrated it by going over there and to Rosemont and doing their usual where they do their thing. But yeah, I just wish people would stop with the crap. But people want so many views and they can't get their own views just by talking. They want to lie. And I'm just being an honest person and getting up here and, you know, oh, that was a nice piece of bacon. My thumb hurting. I feel like it. I put something in my tooth. I don't like no stuff in my teeth. Y'all know how it is when you get your teeth clean and you just get irritated when the first thing goes in your teeth. I can stand that. Yeah. I'm not over here eating. You would think I'm eating a waffle, but no, I'm eating a regular sandwich. I bet you somebody watch this is gonna make somebody hungry. Well, I don't know why people get up here. Y'all see my fingers? This is a hot mess. So sometimes I get nervous. I don't know why I don't get nervous on camera. I used to be a loner. And you know how girls wear fake fingernails and one be long and then her other's off? Actually, that's my real nail. That's the bad part. And then look at this hand. The same, that exact thing is going on over here. You know how girls wear the nails and one nail is longer than the other one and then the other ones are gone? These are actually my nails and they look a hot mess because I just stopped biting my nails. I used to be a loner and I used to be quiet and my grandmother thought something was wrong with me So she took me to the doctor because my other two sisters, they would talk and I wouldn't. I would just be quiet, and I mean really quiet, kind of like crazy quiet. Like, there's something wrong with her? She a psycho? I wish I could go back in the day and show y'all how quiet I used to be. I would not say anything, and I probably would have never been on the camera, because every time they took pictures of me, like I have a picture of me when I was little, and I was in kindergarten, and the whole class was up looking smiling. I was the only one with my head down while the picture. I didn't like pictures, and I didn't like talking to people. I really didn't like being around people at all because I was afraid of people. Not in the way where you would need medicine, just how, you get around people and you feel like everybody's looking at you. That's how I was as a kid. So I would try to avoid having to talk to people or like interacting with anybody. And as I grew up, I was just thinking, like, am I going to stay with my grandparents for the rest of my life? And I thought about it, and I was like, I'm not going to be able to stay with them for the rest of my life. And I didn't want to anyway, because I know how my grandparents was. My grandparents was crazy. My grandparents was crazy. But too late. Go. No. Never mind. Sorry. My grandparents was crazy, and we're just one of them. Well, I wouldn't say crazy. I'll just say it might be nice to say Bible affiliated. But anyway, I had to get up and in front of people, and I had to talk. I had to sing, and I didn't like to sing or to talk to people. I had a problem, a serious problem, and I knew that it wasn't anything wrong with me. I knew that I was just a loner, and I didn't understand how my sisters could just talk to people with no problem that they didn't know, and I couldn't. I was like reserved. Like, if it wasn't me just talking to my sisters and my grandparents, I wouldn't talk to people like that. Only people I would talk to, if you was really my friend, I would talk to you. But just talking to somebody, period, I wouldn't. I don't know. That's just how I was. And then I grew out of that, and I started talking to people. And I gradually started talking to people, and I kept going until I got really good at it. And then I was okay. My gum is really bothering me, but we're on fire. Hey. I don't know what's wrong with it. Anyway, that's why I made that noise. It's just my tongue to try to find out what the problem was. I really don't have a lot of problems with my teeth either. My grandma made sure I had good teeth. Did not play that. You're a young lady and your mouth is messed up? No, ma'am. Go brush your teeth. Hopefully the hurricane passes by us. We won't have to worry about it. Because we've had a lot. And that's crazy stuff. My only problem though, when we're talking about celebrities and stuff, my only problem is Cardi let everybody get to her, and she shouldn't. Nicki lets everybody get to her, and she shouldn't. To me, I'm neutral, only because Nicki was all I had. Really, when Nicki came out, I could relate to her music. I can't deny her that. I can't say, oh, I'm on Cardi's side. I can't pick a side because Nikki, I can relate. I could relate to her music. And there was a time where people were like coming out with music. I had no idea what they were talking about, what was going on. When Nikki came out, I understood Nikki. I really like understood her a lot. And every song that she sung, I understood. Understood the meaning behind it and everything. Beyonce, I don't know what's going on. I'm starting not to understand. Cardi, I understand. Not as deeply as I understand Nicki's music, but I understand. Cardi, I understand her in personality more than I understand Nicki's personality. So as you can see, it's like toe to toe with them. It's either they're good. Now, Cardi has some very good music. I understood. Be careful because it is true. Be careful with people. You can't treat people like shit. And think that they're gonna stay around and keep taking it. They're gonna leave. So you have to be careful how you treat people. That is so real. That's not a fake thing. But I just wanted to get up here. I did not want to worry y'all to death, but I just wanted to get up here and show my face before I attend work. And I will probably see you guys later on in the night or later on in the day. Probably later on in the day when you get out of my way. When I do my sorry, that was not road rage, guys. Please don't think that was. The big truck was getting in the turning lane, but he was taking forever, and there are cars going by, and it's like, are you gonna just make it where we can't get by? You know, so you gotta drive for everybody. But anyway, let me get off of here because I am driving now. So I will talk to you guys later. And remember, it's just in the case.